Alright, we come to what looks like one of the main obstacles here on this 2N61Y. And right now Jen wants to, because we've been driving for quite a few hours, 2.5 hours to get here. And I drove from LAX to home, that was another couple hours. So we're gonna go, we got a few hours of sunlight, and we saw some likely spots behind us. But here, let me give you an idea of the obstacle. And we'll come up here in the morning and give it a try. Let's see if you can see it from here. But pretty big, large boulders. The sun right now is at the morning. It'd be a lot better for filming too. We got a big step right here. Huge step up. Now, Jen was saying you can go left, and it looks like the main obstacle is here to the right, because you got these double steps right after one and right after the other. And this one here is a pretty good size one too. It'll probably look a lot better in the morning with the sun behind us instead of in front of us. Then you got all these boulder garden all the way up. And that's just the first main obstacle that we've come up on. So right now we're going to turn around. We wanted to check it out, go see what it was look like. This goes all the way back to the main road, 2N02. It's just a loop, kind of a horseshoe. Comes off and runs this ridge, I think, and then goes back over. So we're going to go back. We saw some little spots that might be likely camp spots, and we're going to go try to make camp, and then we'll come attack this in the morning. The sun behind us should give better video too, because right now with the setting sun, it's on the wrong side for good video. It looks good looking this way. Alright, we're going to go back and try to find a camp spot. We've come up from, I don't know if you can see way down there, there's that's like 29 stumps is over there. So we came up from near there. Alright, beautiful day. It's nice up here. It's about 20 some degrees cooler than down in the valley. In the low 80s up here right now. And I would say it's even high 70s right now. It's pretty pleasant in the shade especially. So looks like we got about an hour and a half or so of sunlight left. So we're gonna go find a camp spot. I'll pick you up when we get set up. Gonna be our home for the night. Found a little offshoot here, some old campsites. This one for sure hasn't been used in a long time, and I'll tell you the reason you can tell it hasn't been used in a long time, because the fire pit's over here, and inside the fire pit there's now a cactus growing. So I'd say that's quite a few years that somebody's not camped here. And there's an old fire pit, very similar to the way I built a horseshoe pit. So that's an old campsite here. This looks leveled out, so I don't know if this was something else at one time. There's a lot of they might have mined or did something in the area, because we did pass a mine on the way up. Oh yeah, look, there was civilization here. We got something was built over here. Look at this. So, this camp set up this trip. We're up here on this very old campsite. I showed you, I think I took some pictures and some video earlier. The fire pit has a cactus growing in it. And some very old beer cans. This appears to have been, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe a hunting camp, because there's a lot of evidence of deer and stuff around here. So Jennifer's getting the dinner ready. We're going to have some baked beans there and some brats and beans. Very old camp, though. It doesn't appear anybody's camped here for quite some time. There's another fire pit over there, just past that one's been used more recently, but it's probably not been a few years for that one either. This one up here, it's probably been 10, 20 years since anybody's been up here. For sure, we got a cactus growing in the fire.
I mean, there's a little bit of trash that I found, but it's been there for a while.
And then the old trash we found, real old trash.
Yeah.
But the fire pit definitely hasn't been used.
Oh, no.
So I don't know that anybody's camped in this spot. It's kind of neat to find these spots. And that's what we always look for, because the main road is very close. You can catch little glimpses of vehicles as they go by, and you can hear them. But it's not far from us. And we just look for spurs. We like to climb up a little bit above the road and be in dead ends. And and we look for not so well used roads, something that's not often used. We like it if it's a little less used. Then you find these unique spots that aren't used very often, and could have been even an old. This is pretty. You can tell there's been some improvement here in leveling, so it could have been an old little cabin at one point. All right. Well, I thought I'd show you around camp a little bit while Jennifer started getting dinner ready. I'm gonna chop those up, fry them up a little bit, and then dump some beans on them and call it dinner.
Yep.
All right, everybody. We're losing light.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get to some neat obstacles to try tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes.
We've been opening cans all wrong our entire lives. You gotta have beer and brats.
What are you making? Beer and brats and beans? Will there be music in the tent tonight? The musical dinner?
Huh?
With the musical fruit?
Yeah. Because the more you eat, the more you Make sure you stick your foot up on 10.
Okay. Bon appetit. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's eat.
While it's hot.
gonna be the star of my shot, Ryder. Oh my God, look at those beautiful pancakes. Looks like we're having pancakes for lunch. That little box makes a lot of pancakes. They look delicious. Well, nice catch. I got that on camera. There you go. That's yours. Well, I want to get you some video of the mine, but we got a little buddy. sitting there. Oh shit. Alright. Wanted to get some nice video of the mine, but we got a little buddy sitting there in the corner, preventing me from getting too terribly close. But I can show you a little bit. Don't spook him too much there. Unsafe mine shafts, deadly gas, unsafe ladders, unstable explosives, deep pools of water. Oh, wow, this one's got all the good stuff in it. No wonder they welded it shut. Now it's got a little rattlesnake there to protect its entry. Looks like a cool place to camp. There's a snake up there, dog.
Right up here.
I know. Camp up here on the tailings.
Yep.
Alrighty. Gonna make our way back. So far we had that one obstacle. That was about it, huh?
Yeah.
We did that whole trail, the 2N61. Y. Now there's offshoots off of that. And I like to do the whole trail entirely before I try the offshoots. So we did that whole trail. We're back on 2N02, and there's supposed to be another inner horseshoe trail that we're looking for. And we came up this little trail and ended up at this mine. This old mine shaft and this rattlesnake. So we're going to go poking around some more. Ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we found a couple more mine shafts to check out. You want to volunteer to crawl in there for us, Jennifer?
Yep.
Alright, go for it. It's a pretty nice hole. It goes in there a ways. And there's another one up over there. Go ahead, crawl in there. I'll film you. You just said you were going to crawl in there. No, you. I volunteered you. And you said, yeah. The dog's going.
Hey, I don't want you going in there either.
It looks like we got something else up here. Let's check it out. Blocked it. Oh, they blocked it, but it has a key so you can unlock it. So somebody might still be working this at some point. It's got a lock on it. Interesting. Where's your camera? Oh, maybe just to take pictures, you can use yours. It's on video. Looks like black diamonds for everybody. Dirt bikes, ATCs, and Jeeps. Most difficult for Jeeps. 2N70Y. Let's go check it out. Alright, we're at the lower entrance of 2N70Y. We were at the upper entrance earlier, but we met another group of 4 or 5 Jeeps, and they were telling us probably a little more challenging if we come up it rather than go down it. So we came the other, it's not very far, maybe another mile or 2 from one entrance to the other off of the 2N02. And this loops back to the 2N02, of course. So we're going to take it and see what going up it looks like. Alright guys, thank you, and I'll keep you posted when something good comes up. Alright, we just finished, what is it, 2N70Y, I think? And Jennifer and I both agree we do not understand how it achieved its Black Diamond rating, as it's probably a good, very strong beginner trail. We did the whole trail in about 15 minutes. So there was nothing really worthy of filming. So we are going to go look for some other trails to film for you guys. Get some obstacles for you. Alright, here we go. Another nice weekend. We end up here at Baldwin Lake Road, and we're gonna head home off down the 38 Mentone, get us an A&W. That's our favorite thing in Mentone, is stopping at A&W root beer. We did a bunch of wheeling. Most of the trails are pretty normal. They weren't nothing too crazy. We filmed the one big obstacle we did find. Unfortunately, one of our cameras went down, so we only have one point of view. But it was a nice obstacle. But other than that, all the other trails in that area where we camped were pretty nice, rough trails, good rough trails, but nothing too crazy, YouTube worthy. All right, talk to you later, guys.